about that. We have to begin to wrap up now. There's just one more thing for you to respond to. There's something circulating on social media over the weekend that you were a member of the Association for Better Nigeria that supported the annulment of the June 12, 1993 presidential election. And they've been passing it. In fact, if you circulate it, it will say forwarded many times. So were you with Aton Zeribe, who led that movement at that time?
In 1993, Ruben, I lived in England. I had nothing to do with politics. I've never even, in 1993, my business was between here and the UK. I was living in England with my family. You know, if you want to know, my son was born in 1993, December. I'm going to check his birth certificate. It was in England. Today, go and check it very well. So, my daughter, go and check. There were primary schools in England. They can have little people who are in primary schools in England. And I'm in Nigeria, doing better in Nigeria. Where my wife lives there. So, who are they living with? So, the people do all sorts of things. I was not involved in politics. Never even voted as at that time. You know, I was actually probably a businessman contributing to the better Nigeria, involved in supporting Nigerian in different areas. Just like I said, I supported Abiola when he contested because I listened to what he was doing, and I was doing so in my capacity in different ways. And when he failed, he started Ndeko. There's other people who are involved in it, like Raphobia, woman, and me, and everything. So I don't know what. Come with all sorts of lies here. They say, oh, he's doing. And I've said there shouldn't be any tension. People should go out and vote for Badebo. He's the right candidate. Like they go out and vote in other areas, even where I mentioned that if you have competent people in other parties, vote for
today on the morning show. Thank you very much indeed. It's time now for a short break. When we return, Ojinika Okwe will be here with details on what's trending. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It all starts with a bell. And that bell means it's business time. The bell rings in London, Lagos, Cairo, and Joburg, kicking off a new day of opportunities. New idea being born and bought, deals being done, big global players winning big or losing it all. IPOs, mergers, takeovers, stocks, bonds, and commodities. In the business world, the winner takes the spoils. In the business day, every moment matters. Trust us to be your guide to the highs and lows of the global marketplace. We'll round up the business day with up, what's down, the bears and the bulls, and what to watch out for. This is a Rise Exchange.
Knowledge is power. Information is currency. Trust us to tell you what you need to hear. Welcome to the program. You're with the right news in Nigeria's capital, Abuja. Breaking news, exclusive interviews, unrivaled analysis. It's you, the audience, who drives our agenda. We tell the stories that inform you the stories that are important to you and the stories that are about you. We are not every news channel. We are Arise News.
This is really, really good. Really?
You need a plan for whatever you want on YouTube. Just like the Airtel Super Binge plan. Dial *141*514# to enjoy.
One taking.
Fishy folks don't count.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Since the beginning of this campaign, Jando and Funke have rigorously traversed all wards in Lagos State, from Ikorodu to Badagry, Ekpe to Alimosho, seeking to know the true state of our state and where the shoe really pinches. They visited the riverine communities and places that have never been visited before by any governorship candidate in the history of Lagos politics. Funke's market storm is also the first of its kind by a deputy governorship candidate. Lagos, there's so much work to do. It is time to give the man who knows Lagos and can birth a breath of fresh air the chance to lead. Vote Dr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran Jando as governor of Lagos State. PDP! Power to the people!
Dear Lagosians, our Lagos is home to more Nigerians than any other place in the world. The diversity of Lagos engenders a creative energy unlike anywhere else. Lagos offers the promise that regardless of where you come from, you can pursue your highest aspirations and achieve the dreams dearest to your heart. Lagos State occupies a unique place in Nigeria. As we elect a governor for this state, we must choose the candidate who offers the best hope of ensuring Lagos State remains a shining light and beacon for talent and ambition. We must choose the candidate with a track record of effective governance despite grave challenges. We owe it to ourselves and to our dear state to choose the candidate who deftly handled a deadly global pandemic and set the standard for other states and the federal government to follow. We must choose the candidate who has led a transformation of basic education in the state in 4 years and invested heavily in healthcare to meet the increasing demands of Nigeria's most populous state. Babajide Sanwo-Olu came to office with an impressive record of achievement in the public and private sectors. Within a year of his election, the world was in the throes of a public health crisis not seen in a century. As a gateway to Nigeria, Lagos suffered more than most. Yet, we were able to escape the worst predictions of the pandemic. This was in no small measure down to the leadership of Governor Sanwo-Olu and the impressive team that he gathered together. In this historical moment of seismic political events, Lagos State needs an intelligent leader willing to seek answers and find solutions to difficult challenges. We need a governor with the humility to recognize his imperfections and the confidence to change course when the evidence demands. Governor Babajide, we have a governor who understands the place and promise of Lagos and will do everything in his power to ensure this state remains the place where dreams come true. Let us work together to re-elect Babajide Sanwo-Olu for governor of Lagos State. He is the man Lagos needs now. In his hands, the future of Lagos is assured. God bless you as you go to the polls this Saturday.
Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Joining us now is Ojinika Ojiogbe with stories trending around the world. Hello, Jinix.
Dr.
How was your weekend?
It was fantastic. How was yours?
Yeah.
Okay, I love that smile. Good morning, Aya. Good morning, RUFAI.
My weekend was so much food.
So much food, so much fun. That was a great interview you guys had with Peter Obi earlier. Well, all right. Good morning to you, viewers. Here are some of the stories that are trending across the globe.
In the United States, 2 diplomats who monitor the Nigerian presidential and National Assembly elections, Ambassador Mark Green and Johnny Carson, in a joint treatise over the weekend, criticized the conduct of the elections, stating that even Nigerian citizens who supported the winners of the elections were disappointed with the electoral process, while insisting that critical lessons must be learned from the shortcomings of the exercise by Nigerians and Africans, with a view to forestalling such falls in the future. In the United Kingdom, Nigeria's former Deputy Senate President, Ike Ekweremadu, who is facing charges over alleged organ harvesting, revealed during cross-examination in court that he opted for a non-family kidney donor for his daughter, Sonia Ekweremadu, following advice from a medical doctor, Diwe Ekweremadu, who happens to be his brother, the ex-senator, and his wife,
Well, all right. I wish we were able to play that, but I want to start off with you, Ayo, on Temilade Openi's garment. I mean, she lost the Oscars for Best Original Song, like I said in my headline, to Natu Natu for the film RRR. What do you make of her outfit? And
okay, I think even beyond the outcome of the Oscars, her not winning the Oscars was her outfit that made headlines. And, sometimes they say good or bad publicity, at least you're trending. She was definitely trending, yesterday into this morning. She wore, do you have the picture of the outfit she wore? That looked like a cloud and around her head. And what people just said was that she was insensitive to the people behind her because they didn't have a good experience of the Oscar, as they had to be leaning to see what was happening on stage. But this is who we are as Nigerians. We are flamboyant. Have you seen our headgear? Have you seen our gele? So,
can we cut her some slack? It's her first time at the Oscars. I mean, I'm sure that her stylist knew better, but I think they just wanted to make a statement. But I want to say,
I thought she represented us well.
Yes.
Because if Lift Me Up had won, she would also have won the Oscar.
Yes.
And in any case, the part of the beauty of the Oscars is about the fashion. Yeah. And the white ensemble was all over the place.
So, Dr. Bati, let me tell you the issue.
To Anna de Armas, to Emily Blunt, to Thames, all of them decked out in white. How will she know? How will you have remembered that she's Nigerian? If she didn't go there with a skyscraper of an attire that stood out and was one of the most elegant spectacles.
She really was.
At the Oscars.
She really was. So the thing is that the people that were sitting behind her will have that picture of very soon.
They should have used binoculars.
Should have used binoculars, but they were like,
maybe the issue in Nigeria is we can be so selfish.
So what can I say? Congratulations to all the winners. performers. I am particularly excited about Michelle Yeoh as well as Brandon Fraser, who I thought gave an amazing performance, a performance of a lifetime. Well, the Oscars is over now. We look forward to another one, hopefully without a slap. Well, all right.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Best supporting actress.
Well, all right. Well, let's continue what's trending with reactions trailing comments made by the governor of Rivers State, who over the weekend described the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, as the hero of the February 25th presidential election. Wike made the comment during an interactive session with some trade associations in Port Harcourt, the state capital. The governor went on to state that if Peter Obi had not contested the election, the North would have retained presidential power. Let's take a listen before we take some reactions.
The hero of this election, whether you like him or not like him, is Obi. The hero of this election is who? Obi. Listen. I'm not saying it. Hold on. I'm not saying it to make you happy. Listen, hear me? I'm not saying it to make you happy. I'm saying the truth and nothing but the truth. He may not have been pronounced as a winner, no problem. The law will take its course. If Obi did not run this election, the power wouldn't have gone to the south. I can tell you the truth. Whether he wins tomorrow or not is immaterial. But history will be on his side. That he fought and fought well.
RUFAI, I believe you guys discussed this with Peter Obi, but I'd like to share reactions. That was trending over the weekend. This is from Chijoke, who wrote, "Your hero, yet you denied him pass to your state. Your hero, yet you allowed your slaves, whom you call boys, to intimidate voters. Your hero, yet you sold his votes to someone who isn't fit. Your hero, yet you disappointed him. Your hero, you oppressed his supporters." Well, Otumba wrote, "Politically, he is correct. If Peter Obi didn't contest, Atiku would have won and power will remain in the north. Peter Obi took votes from the southeast and south-south, the stronghold of the PDP, and even Nasarawa and Plateau State in north central. But Wike messed up by giving us the impression that he'll support Peter Obi initially." Well, Baron wrote, "Anyone who understands politics knows that Peter Obi aided Tinubu's victory immensely. Atiku's PDP would have defeated Tinubu's APC flawless if it were a two-horse race between Atiku and Tinubu. Peter Obi's Labour Party wiped out virtually all the southern bloc votes of the PDP." RUFAI, your comment really quickly.
I mean, I don't know how people analyze politics and they keep playing this game. If it was a two-horse race, this one will have defeated somebody. No, please. I think we think so much in the past, like the old Nigeria. The new Nigeria says that a little unknown man that a lot of people say had no structure came and changed the political landscape. In his first election, got 34 seats, got 6 senators, and is beginning to build a structure, harnessing structures with other people in other states. So I don't get this kind of thinking a lot of people are saying. That, if it was a two-horse race, it would be this or that. No. People that talk like this forget that the political landscape of Nigeria has changed. And it's about competence now. These same people were those that shouted that, they don't even think Peter Obi was going to win 2 states. You remember how they said he had no structure. So the question is, what changed? Why are they talking now? All of a sudden, why is Mr. Wike saying, Peter Obi is the hero? And he's so much the hero that we saw what happened in Rivers State and the results are still being contested.
Yes, and you are right for raising that up. I'm sorry. I wanted to also just raise that particular subject out because over the weekend there was a video that was trending. I believe I shared it with all of you. If you guys can pull up that video of a gentleman who went through the IREV, which I also did, the video of the IREV, not Yusam Wike's video, where the results from Sokoto were updated into polling units in Rivers State. I mean, what is happening here?
So that's the shocking thing. And so when people keep saying this, that, and that, you are saying that vis-a-vis a political landscape that changed. You're saying that vis-a-vis, a situation that changed, that we even had irregularities with even the presidential election that they were not updated on time.
Yeah.
I think people should stop living in the past. If for anything, this election has shown that Nigerians know what they want. And a people that have woken up, that knows what they want, they are harder to suppress any longer. And you're going to see the same pattern if rigging doesn't happen in this governorship election. Because the people know what they want. And I hope INEC, before they say I'm the man that saw tomorrow, I hope INEC has fixed all their logistical problems. I hope INEC will not give us problems as regards IRF. I hope we will not have compromised EOs. I hope we will not have compromised REC. I hope they will not take polling boxes again.
Like we saw.
Like we saw in the last. I hope
Absolutely.
so.
Well,
So that's the sad reality we're seeing.
Absolutely.
So they should wake up as well. Obi did make a good showing, fair and square. Political landscape has changed. And it's not really about Obi. It's who can appeal to the Nigerian people. That's just it.
All right. Well, over the weekend, a video where the River State governor took a jab at the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar, and the aggrieved members of the PDP went viral. In the video, Wike stated that while they were protesting at the INEC office, his friends were drinking 40-year-old whiskey and watching them on television. Let's take a look before I come to you, Dr. Bati Anayo.
What is in us is greater than what is in them. Whiskey. I got some of myself as a Western for 40 years. And then I put television. See how they battery. All we are saying, they have become a labor union. They have become a students' union. All we are saying, time. You are saying what? What would I say? They have stopped. I'll do that continue. When the plot finish, come down and implement it here. Not to talk here. Come.
As entertaining as this is, Dr. Bati, a lot of people, even I believe Atiku Abubakar has said that Wike should take it easy on the drinking before he comes out in public to speak. Dr. Bati.
Ojineka, I don't know whether you are playing into the hands of Governor Wike. Because, only last week he was saying that Arise TV is a political party.
Yeah.
And that every day they are discussing Wike.
So I wanted to
And our political party does not win election at the polling unit. So you are making us fair game for Wike to attack again. But to the issues. Now, the PDP has already responded very robustly through Frank Shaibu to Governor Wike, boasting that while Atiku Abubakar and Co were doing a luta continua like students' unions, he was drinking whiskey, 40-year-old whiskey.
That's very expensive.
That bottle of whiskey, when that bottle of whiskey was made, I guess Wike must have been in secondary school. So this is the kind of indulgence, that people get when they are in power. And Frank Shaibu's statement, I think, says it all. Because he was saying the rule is when you drink, don't drive. Now the man who is driving River State is already drinking from 11:30 a.m. when people should be serious at work. Well, I don't want to quote what Frank Shaibu has written, but I think it's a very, very robust commentary on, in fact, he was even advising Governor Wike that he should learn to be as sober as a judge. After all, he's married to a judge. So why doesn't he, learn sobriety and all of that? So, but that's political talk between them. The second thing, he says Peter Obi is his hero, where he's entitled to make his own choice, to characterize those that he admires the way he admires them. However, the only clause to put there is that oftentimes in politics, people frame personal interest as national interest. We all know where Governor Wike is coming from with regard to Southern presidency and his problem with the PDP when he lost the primaries. And now he's trying to put all of that to use Peter Obi to make his own case. Is he fighting for his own personal interest or is making a case for national interest? That's where the question is.
Absolutely.
But he says that every day we are always discussing him. So,
unfortunately,
just for your information.
I saw that, Dr. But I did. If you trend, you'll appear
That means he's
on
watching.
what's trending. Absolutely. Well, let's take our final story. Ahead of the gubernatorial election taking place on March 18th, a video now making the rounds on social media shows where a school teacher was encouraging her pupils to canvass for votes for the incumbent Lagos State Governor, Babajide Sanwo-Olu.
And in Odoguya Junior Grammar School, we are voting for Sanwo-Olu. We are voting for Sanwo-Olu. We want to sing this morning. Make sure you send your parents, send your family to vote for our
All right, Ayo, over to you.
You know, very quickly, this is an abuse of power, an abuse of authority. This is absolutely, condemnable. And the thing about this, OJ, is that we keep seeing these videos like this, with the faces in full view. In fact, she mentioned the name of the school. There's no doubt as to who this woman is. But the big question is, will there be consequences? We saw that with the Surulere incident. We've seen that with a number of incidents during this election period. No consequence. So it will happen that they will keep on doing these things and abusing the power during this election period. Very sad.
Another outrage was also the state of the school there. It was completely appalling to see that students go to school like that in Lagos. Well, unfortunately, I don't know if you want to quickly say something,
Well,
Dr.
we seem
Bati.
to have run out of time. But she's right.
Yeah.
Children should not be dragged into politics. It's an abuse of privilege. It's an abuse of the education system. The same state that is not paying more attention to details is trying to use children for politics.
Well said. Well, thank you all for your great analysis, as always, on What's Trending. Well, that's all I have for you on What's Trending today. I'll see you all tomorrow.
And that's all on today's edition of The Morning Show. Rochi Zodiri will be here next to take you through Global Business Report. Stay with us. It's the Arise News Channel.
As you adjust to the new realities for operating your business and engaging with your customers, let us help you transform your business into a digital powerhouse capable of adapting and taking